Hey guys, it's Amy here back again with another video. Today we're going philosophical and theoretical, which basically means I'm stealing content that I learned in uni lectures last year. But that's because I think this stuff is important for writers. More importantly though, it's important for world builders. Today we're talking cultural dimensions, made famous by Geert Hofstede. This was a model made to compare the ideals of different cultures across our own world. It is made of 6 indexes which are typically measured on a scale from 1 to 5. The moment I was taught this, I was thinking of a ton of ways this could be used to write not only my fantasy books, but other people could use this to write fantasy books. So I'm educating you guys now. And you didn't have to pay $7,000 to learn it like I did. Here's how you can build up your culture and your world building using Geert Hofstede's cultural dimensions. First off, we have power distance. Power distance is talked about on an interpersonal level. It refers to how close or distant a society is to their leaders or people of power. A culture with a high power distance would be intimidated by their leaders. These leaders would typically be dictators and wouldn't be open to hearing what the public has to say. Society would obey the laws made more out of fear than morality. A country with a lower power distance is typically more democratic. These leaders seem more human, more like the average person that you see on the street or your average kind of friend, but with a responsibility to uphold their people. These leaders are willing to listen and their people are willing to follow. They do present what is morally right to the people, and this means the people will definitely be more willing to follow them, and also these rules will often be more subject to change. The next scale factor is individualism. A culture may be an individualist or a collectivist society. This determines how tightly knit a person should be in their culture. An individualist culture sees that a person should only consider themselves and their immediate family. This means that they value the success of individuals, and the goals are often personal ambitions. Competition is welcomed here and often included in daily festivities and activities. In contrast, a collectivist culture is about people coming together as one. However, this does not mean that they conform. Loyalty and teamwork are strong values in this society, and they prefer that over competing to get something done. Cooperation over competition. Collectivist culture is basically the most catchy High School Musical song in all time. We're all in this together. The third dimension is masculinity. This has nothing to do with gender balance. This goes more into values, ideals, and how society gets things done. A highly masculine society is a society of heroes. Maybe not in the literal mindset though. Kind of like a not all heroes wear capes kind of outlook. Strength, competition, and ambition drives these people. Rewards and achievement are also there to work out which citizens are valued and who ends up getting their way. A highly feminine society is far more tender. They build around the connections between people, caring for them, looking out for them, connecting with them. This is quite often a very humanitarian place, and the people in this society are very chill. Fourth aspect is certainty. Change, the future, discovery. These are put into consideration when we talk about uncertainty avoidance, the key for the certainty cultural aspect. High uncertainty avoidance is when ambiguity is bad. Their codes are very strict, solid as a rock. And if any change were to happen, these codes are more likely to bend than actually be swapped. They want to control the future and aren't willing to take risks blindly. However, with more knowledge, they might be inclined to do so, but that's not a confirmation. The future is inevitable and allowed to happen in a culture with low uncertainty avoidance. Principles are not regarded as much as practices, and this culture is constantly evolving. They are open to ideas and new discoveries that happen to fall upon them, maybe not immediately, but they will definitely take them into consideration more than a high uncertainty avoidance society. The fifth aspect is monumentalism. What are the society's goals going towards? Does this culture live on tradition? This is what monumentalism is about. High monumentalism is very tradition heavy. Their goals are to uphold the beliefs that their own society was set up upon. They dwell on the past and take the present and future in suspicion. You'd say that they take care of their foundations and their roots more than most. Meanwhile, low monumentalism or flex humility is for the future and for the next generation. They seek to take on much more modern ideas that will improve their lives. This means that they could lose a lot of tradition and ties of their ancestry as they keep bringing all these new things in. That is, of course, if they like them. And lastly, we have indulgence. How much does your society value having fun over working? An indulgence society loves to have fun. They are open to various forms of recreation along with their regular work and necessities in their life, and they understand that not only do people need, but they want as well. I'd guess this is where the concept of the American dream came from. In contrast, there are only needs in a restrained culture. The needs themselves are shown to be valuable and fun, however. This could also be because social norms restrict other forms that may appear unorthodox. These would be the kind of people that see the light in the darkest of times and might actually be minimalists. And there we go. Those are the high and low extremes of each of Geert Hofstede's 6 cultural dimensions. Do you take these into consideration when building your cultures? What else do you consider? Let me know down in the comments below. Apart from that, don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and my blog to follow more of my creative journey, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye everybody!